This is basically one weekend at your Iowa property. Rob and I walked around the property a little bit and were able to find some bone. And we'll give you a little bit of a preview of what we got here and the potential for the next couple years.
Yeah.
For sure, matching set right here. I like this better than Rob's. Rob also found a matching. His is 4-point, mine's a 6-point. And is this important? You better believe it is, because the genetics are already starting with this 6-point. I mean, this is a year-old buck, and he's going to be something in about 3 or 4 years. We might want to put him on the hit list.
Right.
Okay? Genetics. Here's another one that we found, and you got to like to see this as a 2-year-old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy could be special in a couple of years. Okay? That's huge. Now, Rob, we talked about what is this, the main beam, the end, or is this a time? What do you think, bud?
You know, I'm not sure. I think this is, my first thought was that this is the end. This is the end of the beam.
I like it. I like where you're going with that.
I'm thinking just seeing that, but you're right. It could be
a time, but I'm going with your thing, and what I'm hoping is that there's another 25 inches
that would be
go
good.
with this point.
That would be
Now, yeah, excellent. Talk about this guy. Let's put him on get off the farm list. All right, we want him out of here. Now, he's a 6-point. Who knows? He might. We don't develop into something special in a couple, 3 years.
Yeah.
But for right now, I don't want to see 6 points on an Iowa property.
Yeah.
The last thing we want is this guy chasing the ladies.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want this genetic. On the other hand, sir.
Yeah.
What about this one?
We'll take the 10s, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want. And you have another one that looks. We're not sure, but I mean.
Could this be? And I'm hoping. I don't think it is, because this could be 2 years ago, and this could be this year. We found. But if that's all he put on in a year, we don't like this genetic. But we do like the 10 points. This is the deer. This is the deer that's going to turn into something special. And special in Iowa is Boone and Crockett or higher. And yep, on that property there are 200-inch deer, and that's, if anybody, I mean, those are not just lifetime deer. That's like generational stuff. You shoot at 200. But there's the genetic, Robin. It's got it. Nice long main beam. He puts 30, 40 inches on this year, he's Booner. 170 or better. Right here, if he's got another, he's a 140 plus deer. If he's got, you know, give him an 18-inch spread, nice long G2s and 3s, beautiful deer. Now, here's the other thing that we were trying to figure out. Is this a match? Is this a match? I don't know. Rob, you're saying yes.
I'm saying yes, but I can see. You know, if you look here and here, right? And
G3s, G2s.
I don't know. I think it is.
I would agree, but I will tell you this. You know, this deer next year as an 8-point, 4 or 5-year-old, if he keeps with an 8-point rack, he's somebody we probably want to end up smacking. Because one, he's nice and massive. He's probably going to have a body to match this rack, so he's going to be a 200+ pound deer. He's going to be a bully. He's going to chase other deer off the property, and we don't want this guy chasing this guy off the property.
Right.
Because this is your scoring deer. Not that it matters, right?
Right.
The score is in the eye of the beholder.
I mean, like you said, Rick. I mean, if you're getting an 8-point like that in another year, I mean. That's a nice. I mean, what's that going to go in here?
This deer could be 150 or better inches
as an 8-point.
As an 8-point, and that's a heck of an 8-point. And don't get me wrong, I love big 8-points. But as far as making that coveted 200-inch mark, I don't know too many 200-inch 8-points in the world.
He's gonna have a hard time getting there.
But you know, it's these are all 2-year-old deer. This is a 2-year-old, pretty sure, but this could be a 2-year-old. And again, it's the genetics that really matter. But the bottom line in all this is we want these deer breeding the does.
Well, and really, we got these in 2 days. I mean, there's some there that haven't even. The first time we were there, the one day, we saw deer on camera that hadn't even dropped yet.
Correct.
And there was some big ones, some
What-
nice ones.
That was the second week of March, when was
Yeah.
that we were up there?
Yep.
So
It
there
was-
were still,
before
they still had their
Nationals.
headgear.
Yeah,
But these are the deer that we want visiting the property for sure. Although
yeah,
you're not gonna pass this
Yeah.
at 150 inches.
yeah,
So the deer and this here, if you could get them, like I'm saying, he could be 2, he could be 3.
yeah.
I would hope he's not 4, but this deer in 2 or 3 years is something special.
Do you think do you think they have the same, like disease or whatever it is that hit that when it was in velvet?
It's probably in velvet when this happened. It could be a birth defect if
Yeah.
maybe he was hit by a car or chased by a coyote or hit a barbed wire fence or something
Right.
that did that. Right here, this could be most likely, Rob, like you said, an injury during the velvet, but it also could be a birth defect if it was injured a year ago, and a lot of times if they're injured on their right side or their left side, it's the opposite on the antler, the injury. But this deer here, boy, you give him 5-6 inch brow tine, and he's going to be special in a couple of years.
And is that why too the other one that might be from the year before? It's got the same defect, or it might just be a fluke. That
it could be a fluke.
I mean that they both busted off there.
But you're right. You know what?
Yeah.
They could have busted that deer. These deer could have busted that brow tine off rubbing, or most likely in a fight, and then had enough time to polish that.
Yeah.
Rubbing the trees and stuff.
Right.
So, but boy, I'd love to see this thing with a brow tine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what we're going to try to do is take the antler and kind of cross-check them with the trail cameras.
Yeah.
What do we got trail cameras on?
I think we have
property?
10 out right now.
And they're all cells?
They're all cells.
Cell
Yep.
camera.
Yep.
So it's a good way to get our inventory. But what you said, these aren't the big guys.
No.
There's deer running around that, boy, if I'd love to find that 7x6
9
or whatever. Is it
7x9? Yeah.
That deer is going to be. He's
Yeah.
200. He's running. He's going to be. What's coming out of his head now is
Yeah.
going to be 200 inches
Yeah.
this year.